I can't think of another role I've seen in recent years that has encompassed so many different aspects, and you do have to age as well throughout it and go through different eras. Talk about this challenge. You obviously worked with the Russos before, but as Spider-Man, you know. So that's a very different kind of thing that they've offered you this time.
Yeah, it's a big jump for sure. A bigger jump than Spider-Man could probably make himself. But you know, I probably wouldn't have taken this film on had the Russos not been at the helm. Sierra can add to this as well, that the process of making this film was really tough, and we went to places emotionally and physically that I didn't know that I could get to. But having the Russos in our corner as our leaders kind of gave us the confidence and the security blanket that we were in a safe place and that we could make bold choices and push ourselves to places that, I mean, honestly, emotionally, I got to a place in this film I didn't know that I had in me. It's interesting what you say about the 6 chapters of this film. That's actually what I found the hardest to juggle, because, you know, we started off shooting the section of the film where Cherry is abusing drugs, and then we moved on to the section where Cherry is falling in love with Emily, and then we moved on to the section where he's joining the army, and then we moved on to the section of him at war. And trying to switch from those different kind of places in his life is where I got really self-conscious, and that's where the Russos for me were so valuable in this process, where I trusted them with everything, that as long as I knew they were happy, it didn't matter whether I was self-conscious or not, because they wouldn't let me do something that they weren't proud of. So it was an amazing process, and I look back on it so fondly, and I'd honestly say it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. And as an actor, I love a challenge, and I'm really proud and happy to say that both Sierra and I, we rose to the challenge, and I think we put our best foot forward and did the best job we could have done. So I look back on this film with nothing but fond memories.